hopefully epic battle here tonight between the channel's new Lion's Blade Strike Force. Still a work in progress, so please excuse. But Logan's now infamous Tau list.
Yeah, everyone loves this.
This is going to be an epic battle. Have you played Battle Company before? I guess
I've played Battle Company a couple times. Never Lion's Blade. So. Yeah.
So
it'll be good practice though. You've got everything but skip.
I have never played Lion's Blade before, so this will be fun. I played a half of Lion's Blade before Christmas, so this will be interesting. And we're playing ITC Mission 5, which we'll go over in a second. And we're gonna get set up and we'll get going. All right, good game, Logan.
Good luck.
Alright, so I'm going to go over my army list here. This is Dark Angel's Lion's Blade Strike Force plus Riptide Wing. So, leading the first demi company of the Strike Force is a chaplain. He's just straight up chaplain, no upgrades. The assault squad is a normal 5-man squad with 2 flamers in a drop pod. Then I've got a Devastator squad, which is 2 grav cannons in a Rhino. And then I got 3 attack squads, each with a grav cannon, each in a Rhino. And that's the first demi company. Second battle demi company will be led by my company master, who is this dude, who is also just plain, no upgrades, despite it's not quite WYSIWYG. Then basically the same. I've got 2 flamers in the 5-man assault squad in a drop pod. I've got 3 las cannons in the Devastator squad in a Razorback. And again, 3 tacticals, each with a grav cannon in the Rhinos. And then I got a 5-man scout squad as the auxiliary, just stock. And then I have 3 individual Riptides in a Riptide Wing, each with heavy burst cannon and smart missile systems and early warning override. And that's my list. 1850 Lion's Blade Strike Force plus Riptide Wing. Alright, so Logan, what are you bringing? Although most people already know, but there's a few changes.
There's a couple changes, minor stuff. So we've got, the core of the list is the 5 Riptides. So it's a Riptide Wing, 2 solo units of Riptides with burst cannons, SMS, early warning override, and velocity trackers. And then a unit of 3 with burst cannons, SMS, and 2 target locks, and everything with interceptor. Then we've got a combined arms attachment led by a commander with iridium armor, drone controller, and 2 marker drones. He's joining with a unit of 4 marker drones. Also have a Tetra with sensor spines for move through cover. Stormsurge with the pulse driver cannon, twin-linked burst cannons, early warning override, and shield generator. Then in reserves from that, we've got 2 naked crisis suits with bonding knife rituals.
Okay.
And we've got an Imperial bunker. This is just a stand-in. I'm picking up mine on Friday, so 2 days from now.
That's actually half of the top of the Mastodon, which looks kind of bunkerish.
Yeah, it's about the right size. That's what it needs to do. And then we've got the Null Maiden Task Force with 5 Sisters of Silence with bolters.
Alright, yeah, those are actually the sisters that I done up earlier. Logan didn't have any to hand, and they've got flamers modeled, but they're just going to be bolters.
Yeah, I'll mark a David today. I just picked up my sisters today, so for the next battle report they'll be ready.
So just note, these 2 guys with the little tiny gray SMS are the 2 individual Riptides, and then those 3 dudes are part of a single unit.
Correct.
So, and, okay. Alright, so we're playing tonight ITC Mission 5, which is Big Guns Never Tire with Maelstrom and Linebreaker, Warlord, and Ground Control, which is control 2 or more objectives at the end of the game for that point. So, Logan's just setting up his army here, but I'll show you where the objectives are. The deployment's going to be Vanguard Strike, diagonal this way, so I have this side, mostly because I had all my stuff on the table and too lazy to move. And Logan's setting up in that corner, basically, going that way. So there's 2 objectives, 1 and 2 in each side. I placed my objective 1 right here, up in the top of the ruins there. Logan placed 1 over there. I placed the 1 in his zone over there, which may move slightly depending on the Vanguard strike line. And then he placed his second 1 in my zone in front of this rock there. So those are the objectives. This is the board here. There's lots of runes. It's just, and then this big rock of Gibraltar in the middle there, and some other large rocks, a bunch of runes scattered about, some ammo crates and armor containers which have no function other than scenery. some big boulders, some more ammo crates and containers there, and yeah. Okay, so we're deployed up. Logan has first turn currently as Vanguard Strike, and he's deployed over there, as you see. He's deployed right up on the line, basically, with all his Riptides and the Stormsurge and the dudes hanging back there, and that Riptide standing on the bunker. And as we said earlier, he's got 2 Crisis Suits, and the Sisters in the bunker, 2 Crisis Suits, deep striking.
Correct.
My counter deployment, because of 42-inch threat range from these burst cannons, if I wanted to avoid that, I would have had about this much space to deploy in, which I could not have fit 8 rhinos and and let alone 3 Riptides. So unfortunately, I've just had to take it on the chin for a turn, and then either way, I'm gonna have to take it on the chin for a turn. Yep. So we'll just see what happens. There could be a lot of. I didn't get time to make my smoke plumes for destroyed vehicles, but too bad. So I've deployed as if I was like trying to go first, I guess. So I've got Tac Squad there with Grav, Tac Squad, Tac Squad, Tac Squad. I've got Devastators here, 2 Grav. There, the other Devastators, the last cannons looking through his windows here on this objective. Their Razorback is here. On that objective, my Riptide Wing is on the line there, and these other guys had really no other space to go, so they're just sat back there behind this rock. In reserve, I have the 2 drop pods. The Chaplain has joined this assault squad. The Company Master is a solo reservist, and this is the other assault squad here, and the Scouts are going to outflank. So that's my deployment, and Logan has turn 1. I'm going to try and seize because I've deployed.
What would Chris say about
I know, but I've had to deploy as if I was going first, so I have nothing to lose by trying to seize.
True enough.
So I'm going to try and seize. Let me pick a good dice.
You got a 5 up for this.
These.
Don't use the 1+ armor dice. They're cursed now.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't have any CanHammer dice though. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh.
All right, cool. You got.
Oh, I did seize. Oh, because you got Stormsurge.
Yeah.
All right.
Good thing I deployed more than 24 inches away.
Okay, Lion's Blade is seized. So I'll be going first. We'll come back at the end of my turn movement phase.
Turn movement.
Okay, end of Raven Wing turn 1 movement. This first drop pod came in, landed, was supposed to land on the rock, but got a bit scared, landed here. The Chaplain and the first assault squad have dismounted and are about to get shot. Such is life for the Lion. Riptides have successfully overcharged, each taking 12 shots, and they're declared hailfire. All the rhinos have basically moved and flatted out. I couldn't have shot at them anyway with the current deployment, so I might as well get as close up as I can. There's 1 rhino over there behind the ruins, and the last kind of guys didn't move up there. And yeah, so we're just here in the interceptor now. So what you doing, Logan?
Cool. So we're gonna do the burst cannons and the SMS into those guys.
Okay, Jink. Oh shit, I'm not Raven Wing. Oh.
We'll start with the SMS. So 4 is twin linked. 3 hits on 3s, 1 wound.
All right. 3+, safe.
All right, and sorry, what did I say? Did I say the missile pods as well?
You said burst cannons and SMS.
Ah, okay.
You can do missile pods if you want.
All right. Okay. Burst cannons. Wow, a whopping 1 hit. Good job. 1 wound.
Okay. And 1 dead from him.
Yep.
So that would be him.
Flamer. Yep.
Okay.
And the missile pods. 10, 15, 18 shots. Good God. 6, 8, 10, 14, 18. Hitting on 4s. Should have just done this. Didn't even need to do the rest. And we're on 3s. Wow.
Oh, 1, 2, 3
wounds.
6 ones.
Yep. Get them out of the way now.
There's no crazy AP, right? Actually, not much in your army past my armor. Okay. There we go. 3 saves.
Cool. See how the 1+ dice are rolling tonight.
Yeah, they're mad because we gave them up. we gave them up. Okay.
Yep, that's it there.
And no other interceptor?
No.
Okay, gotta get on with this guy first. Hail firing into this dude on top of the hill there. I think I'm not in whatchamacallit range, SMS range. But
No, you're just in for SMS. You're in for the burst cannon.
Yeah. Okay, so 12 shots hitting on 4s. 1 gets hot. Gets hot, good. Still 4s.
Yep.
1 rend, and 3 normals.
All right. What you want first?
I can do the rend first.
All right. Fails. 3 normals. 2 wounds.
All right. Not too bad. Second round of shooting from him. Same targets. So now he hits on 3s.
Nope, it's a different riptide. Still getting off.
Oh, a different riptide?
Yep.
Oh, I've been playing that wrong then. Apologies to my previous opponents. Didn't make a big difference. All right, here we go. Hitting a force. 3 gets hot. Lots of misses.
Yep.
And 1 wound down. Three wounds, 1 rend. 2 wounds, 1 rend.
Okay. Rend first.
Yeah.
Takes it. And pass the others.
All right. So that's 3 on him, right?
Yep.
Okay, next guy, same target. Missing a dice now.
Now you're hitting on 3s.
Okay. Yeah, hitting on 3s. Here we go. I missed that crate, man. 1 miss.
1 wound.
Yeah, takes a wound. And that many hits. Wounds, 4s.
Oh my god, these rends.
2 rends, 2 normals.
Alright, rends. He's dead.
All right. Second one on that one.
Yep.
So different targets. So BS4. 2 gets hot. 2 saves. Miss, 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 miss. 4s. 1 rend and 2 wounds. Oh no, 1 rend. Just 1 rend.
Which he passes.
Passes. All right. Final guy on that. Extra shot last time, but whatever. Here we go. Same target, hitting on 3s. 2 gets hot. 6 wound. Oh my goodness.
Precarious.
A lot of 2s there. All right, 4s. And just 2 normal wounds.
He's good.
All right, second round. That's a more effective way of doing it. No gets hot, finally.
He's still the only riptide that shot at this guy, right? Or did the second one?
Oh yeah, no, you're correct. I was playing my wrong interpretation. Here we go.
Sneaky, sneaky.
4 rends
Jesus Christ.
and 2 wounds.
Alright, rends. Has 1 wound left.
All right. Decent. Decent. Okay. So that's riptide shooting, and these guys are behind the rock, so they can't hit that guy. So 3 las cannons into this riptide over there.
No, it's yeah, into the unit.
Oh yeah, into the unit. Yeah, that's true. 3 dudes. Ah, look at that.
There you go.
Marines for the win. Okay, now we're gonna come over to these dudes over here.
Yep. So your flamer looks like you get. Looks like 3 is your best either way. Yeah, I think 3 is the most you're gonna get there.
Okay, so first flamer is hitting 3 guys.
You only have 1 flamer, the other one's dead.
Oh yeah, the other one's dead. Okay, here we go. Toughness 4.
Yeah.
Okay, force. Only 1 wound.
4 up, good.
All right, and bolt pistols. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chaplain has 1. Oh, okay, that was useless. Okay, so that's the end of shooting. Oh, Stormbolter. Always forget. Oh my goodness.
Burn these dice. Past their prime.
Okay, so that, I believe, is the end of my shooting phase. So I think that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
So we'll go and come back at the end of, hopefully not too brutal, Tau turn 1. Okay, I forgot to mention at the beginning of my turn, my objectives were to hold my 2 objectives. So, Logan's objectives are also to hold his 2 objectives.
Yep.
And he Nova charged and took extra assault moves, actually.
Yeah, the 46 jump.
Yeah, on the 3 dudes. He didn't Nova charge, he's only 1 wound left. I would have done it.
I didn't know.
I would have done it. I would have done it.
Garrett. He would be fine now.
Well, whenever I do it, I always die.
Always, every
3
time.
times now it's happened.
Every time. So yeah, he's just chilling there.
Yeah, so they've moved back there. These guys have moved up onto the hill. The
Yep.
Stormsurges come around that way, and this guy's moved over here, and that's basically it.
Yep.
So, on to shooting phase.
Yeah. So we will. Let's start out with the storms or with the marker whites because that'll be the most fun part. So we got these 3 up here. They're gonna go into that riptide up top there.
Okay.
So we're hitting on 2s, 3 marker whites on him.
Okay.
And then the Tetra is going to fire his 2 Twin Link marker whites into that riptide right there.
Okay.
And Twin Links, we get 1 marker white on him.
Okay, I'll use my little green dice here to remember the marks.
Sounds good.
1
so
on this
3
guy.
on him, 1 on him. Yep.
Okay.
And then we will go into the Stormsurge.
Okay.
So the Stormsurge is just going to go balls out this turn because why the hell not? We're going to take +1 ballistic skill and shoot 2 D-missiles into that guy.
Okay.
We're going to do 1 D-missile into that guy for the marker white. And then we're going to do 1 of them into this unit just so I can charge it.
Oh, so you're taking 1 for ballistic skill and 1
2
for
D-missiles.
So he is
He's
lost
got
all
it.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for the other riptide, we'll just shoot 1 of the D-missiles.
Okay.
And then for these guys, because I intercepted way too much, but I want to kill them so these guys don't get screwed by it, I'm going to shoot the last strength 8 missile into them.
Okay.
Just so I can charge.
That can just kill 1 person at the most, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And then the pie plate is going to fly over to here.
Okay.
Try to clip a couple rhinos.
Okay.
So we'll start with the pie plate. We're going to go sort of on this back nub. We'll go... Yeah, we'll go sort of like right here on this little notch.
Okay. Oh.
4 inches. Still hit the rhino.
Yeah, still hit the rhino.
Yeah, just the rhino.
Okay. Strength 10.
Strength 10. Ordnance. That's a
I
pen.
forgot to pop smoke.
Yeah, you couldn't because you
Oh yeah, I flattened.
That's why I asked.
Okay. I get
AP2.
covered. For sure I get cover.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, you'll get covered.
4 plus?
It's I don't know if it would be. You're not going through ruins.
Nope. 5 up?
5 up, I think.
Okay,
I
yeah,
think.
that's fine. I rolled 4.
Anyway, it's immobilized, loses a hull point.
Okay.
And then let's go on to the D-missiles. So the 2 up to the guy up top, hitting on 3s, 2 hits,
Boom.
3 wounds. That's it on him. And then, so he's down to 1 wound remaining. And then onto the other dude. We'll see if we hit on a 4. We do. And the wound. So D3 on that dude. And he's got, yeah, he's 25% covered, so he got a 5 up. I'm chilling there.
Oh, makes
good.
it.
All right.
So does he take gang? No.
He's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine. And then we've got the strength 8 to do those guys.
One of those dudes gets annihilated.
I'm gonna kill that damn flamer. That flamer guy is dead.
Okay, flamer guy's dead.
Flamer guy.
He just took a D-missile to the face.
Let's be nice and cartoony, right? Like the big seeker missile things that you can get for Tau. Just picture that like pinned to him shooting.
He's like, for the line, right down his mouth.
Right down. I like it. All right, so we're going to the riptides. We don't have any Nova charges or anything fun. What we'll do is we're gonna take. This guy is going to shoot at the riptide that has
1 wound left.
I don't have any rending though. That's a problem. It's probably not going to kill him.
I might.
You know what? We're going to start with this dude. Actually, he's going to shoot into that riptide over there.
Dink.
Start with the smart missiles.
One day somebody's gonna fall for it.
Help if that was dice. Figure that out in a minute. 3 hits, 5s to wound, 1 wound.
2 plus save.
All right, and the burst cannon on 4s. 2 wounds.
2 plus 2 saves.
Then we'll go over to this unit here. We'll do this guy into that riptide. We'll do this guy into this rhino.
Okay.
And we'll do this guy into the Devastator's rhino.
Okay.
Alright, so the Devastator rhino we'll start with.
Okay.
Smart missiles. Twin linked. 3 hits. 6s to glance. Nothing. Burst cannon. Really?
Wow.
1 glance. Amazing. Alright, this guy into the attack squad. Nothing. And then the burst cannon. Yowza. Nothing.
Nothing. Whew.
And the last guy into the riptide, hitting on 3s. 1 wound on the smart missiles.
Save.
And the burst cannon. 2 wounds.
Saves.
This is some lousy rolling on my side, I'll tell you. All right, that'll put us into the assault phase.
Okay.
This guy's going to charge over there.
So I can hurt you, right? Your toughness 6?
Only 6, yeah.
Oh, so I need 6s.
6 to hit.
6 to 6s. Okay, so I got
you
to...
overwatch a full ballistic skill.
Oh yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to use that today.
There you go.
Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3,
4 bolters.
4 bolters.
Pistols.
4 bolt pistols, so ballistics. And
Oh,
that's
look at
all
that.
4 hit. I need
You get
6s.
6s now. 4 6s.
No 6s.
Yeah, all right, so I make the charge.
All right, so these guys have all jetted over here, and now the Stormsurge charged in. So I go first, but you got Hammer of Wrath.
Hammer Wrath, which does not.
Which it was string 10, right?
Does nothing.
Okay,
26.
so they're all initiative 4 actually.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll just do the chaplain first. He has 2 attacks. Bolt pistol, and here we go. Weapon skill 5, so all missed. And then the 3 dudes, 2 attacks each. All right.
And 6 to wound.
And 6s. None. Okay.
All right. I've got a whopping 3 attacks, hitting you on 4s, 1 hit, wounding on a 2, killing a dude, and then stompy poos. I get 2. It's just gonna go right on top of all of them. So first one. So 3 strength 6 AP 4, 2 wounds.
I'll take on that guy first, I guess. Failed. And then
You can assign to him when he makes contact. So.
the other guy. Oh, both failed. All right, come on, chaplain.
Shame about that fearless. All right, stomp again. Dead.
Ah, chaplain's dead.
Consolidate 4 inches.
All right, they didn't last long, but they weren't designed to.
Yep, that is true.
I was hoping they could have survived at least this combat, but unfortunately they did not.
You know what?
All right, Dark Angel's turn 2. I rolled missions my own, objective 1, which is over there, and kill a unit. So my scouts have come in, they outflank from this side, and they're right here. They're on the objective in front of these riptides. My riptides moved up 6 over here. They all passed an overcharge for 12 shots. This rhino moved up here and has popped smoke. This rhino was moved up here and has popped smoke. This rhino moved up here did not pop smoke because he turboed. This person also popped smoke, and this one was immobilized, and for what it's worth, I'm going to try and repair. Here we go. 6.
Yep.
All right, so that just repairs the immobilized, right?
You still have the
Yeah,
whole
I still have the whole point, yeah. And I can't move because I was in the end. It's supposed to be end of the
in the shooting
shooting
phase,
phase, yeah. Okay, and those 2 rhinos, that one flatted out. That one didn't flat out, and well, they both flatted out over there. Boom. Okay, and these guys disembarked there because their rhino is actually not immobilized anymore. Oh, okay.
Was though.
It was, so they got out. And then they're like, ah, damn. Okay, so that's the end of my movement phase. Are you going to intercept her?
No.
Okay, so into my shooting phase. 5 scouts, rapid fire bolters into this riptide. 1 wound left. Let's see what happens. Hitting on 3s. And I need 6s.
Yep. You'll get them.
Oh,
And
2
how?
6s.
Yep.
Oh,
Look at that.
great.
Quality rolls today.
The bolters have done their job.
Should have
Okay.
intercepted.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the right choice is there either, so. Okay, this guy, how many wounds left on this riptide? They're all pristine, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so this riptide, 12 shots into that riptide. 4, 8, 12. Okay, hitting on 4s. No gets hot.
Good. Yeah, there you go.
And 4s. And 2 wounds.
Good.
Okay. And SMS. Twin lengths. 2.
Takes a wound.
Takes wound, okay. This guy can see through the window at that guy?
From there, closest, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yep, this guy will be hitting him first.
Okay. Here we go. 12 shots. So this counts as the same unit,
Yeah, it's all
right?
the same unit.
Okay.
Yeah, not threes.
3 gets hot. 1 more wound, down to 3. These all hit. Here we go. 4s and 6s, 2 Rens, and 4 normals.
God. Rens, takes 1. Normals, good.
Okay. And I don't think I'm within 30. Just measure that for Logan.
Yep, you're good.
I am?
Yep.
Okay.
All of them are actually.
Okay, so SMS, true win lights, and 2 wounds.
Good.
Okay. Next Riptide. 3s.
See those gets hot.
2 gets hot.
And he's dead.
But he still carries
so
through,
many
yeah.
shots,
He
yeah.
still carries through.
Doing Lord's work right there.
I always do that.
I'm now winning the Riptide battle.
Alright, 1 rend and 3 wounds.
Alright. Rend, fails, wounds, good. Winning the Riptide battle with 2 dead Riptides.
Okay. So, smoked. None of these guys can actually shoot. So just last cannons and heavy bolters. So heavy bolters into those guys again.
The heavy bolter's at a range.
Is it?
I think you said it
Yeah, I
was.
moved it up so there could be in range.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
That's
good.
why I asked you.
Go for it.
So that's 3 hits.
Yep.
So 5, so 5s. And that's 2.
Good.
Alright, and 3 last cannons. Come on, don't whiff, guys.
What are they shooting at?
These guys again. Yeah, I missed with 2 of them.
Yeah. You're... Yeah. I think you're a little iffy on line of sight, actually. 'Cause you're coming from sort of where the tape measure is.
Okay, so just 1 guy?
No, you're good. You're good. I got cover, but you're good.
Okay, yeah, I only hit once.
Okay. I got 5.
So that's wound.
Takes a wound.
Alright, and Storm Bolter on the drop pod there into the commander's unit.
Okay.
I guess I'd be hitting commander first.
Yep.
Oh, whatever. Not gonna hurt anything anyway. Double 1 again for the drop pod.
Alright, so
Okay, so that is basically it for my shooting, and I think that's it for my turn. Well, I'm just gonna jet these dudes here,
Yep.
and then that'll be it for my turn. We'll come. All right, so end of Tau 1, turn 2, moving phase. These guys all Nova charged and took hardcore burst cannons.
Yep.
They didn't move, so I think they're probably gonna hailfire. Those drones and stuff moved up there. Stormsurge just moved over that way. Tetra moved down. What's happening with these sisters?
Sisters are gonna hop out
Of the hatch.
Yep, and we're gonna try to buy myself a little bit of time here.
Block.
Yeah, so we're gonna spread out, get some coherency on this. That's where these 32 mil bases on these are quite nice. Yeah. Pop out to here. So
Okay, sisters have come out to give their lives for the Emperor. No, what?
why not? The
What? They've been brainwashed.
the Fish Emperor.
Of note, the weaponless crisis suits have deep struck and are hiding in this building.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it, right?
Yep.
Okay, so on to shooting phase.
Yep. So Tetra into this rhino over here with his Markerites. I get 1. Not great, not bad. And we will do these drones into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go into that Devastator Rhino.
Okay.
2 hull points left. And we get 6 Markerites on it.
Okay. Here I got my.
Awesome. Alright, so we'll do the Stormsurge.
Okay.
We're going to do, use the 1 Markerite over here for boosting ballistic skill. We're going to do the cluster rockets and the SMS into this Rhino.
Using.
We'll get to that in a second. So cluster rockets, SMS into that, burst cannon into this, and the large blast over here onto the unit of Marines.
Okay.
So we're going to use the 1 Markerite here just to boost No, we're not going to use the marker light there. We will use... Did you pop smoke there?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll use 2 to ignore cover on that guy.
Okay.
And 2 4+2 ballistic skill. So we want to pop that wide.
So it's down to 2 mark lights.
All right. So let's do his shooting. We're going to do the burst cannon. So many ones. 3 hits, 1 glance.
Okay.
And you did your flat out, so it's down to hull points.
Yep. So down to 2.
There we go. Over there, we're going to do the SMS first. So 2's twin lights. All hits. Nothing. How many shots from the cluster rockets? Ooh, not bad. 12. Oh, yeah, there. 19. 4, 8, 12, 16, 19. Hitting on 2s.
Might be dead.
Here's to open. That's good. 18 hits. Should be dead.
Should be dead.
All right. 6s.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
That's a glance or a pen?
1 glance. That's it.
I got a smoke.
Ignored cover.
Oh yeah, ignore cover. Yeah. Okay, down to 1.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's not how odds work.
The lion is strong. Its presence. The watchers are back there somewhere.
And then we're going to take this guy.
Screwing with your systems.
We're going to pop it right there on top of that Marine's sort of backpacks.
It hits both rhinos too.
If it hits, yeah, look at everything.
Okay.
The dice are trying to kill me. 6 inches, sort of right there.
I don't think it hits anything.
You may have a better view than I do since you got the viewfinder there.
What do you think, guys?
I think we got the rhino for sure. Maybe a grav cannon.
I think you hit this rhino for sure.
Yep.
And yeah, I'll give you the grav guy there.
Alright, so 2.
I don't think you hit any of the guys.
So 1 there and the
it's
rhino.
so dodgy. This whole template thing is like so like.
It needs to go away.
Yeah.
Alright, on the rhino, ordnance is a pen for crew shaken.
Okay. Do I get any saves from that?
No, I got clear line of sight to you.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry, you will. You'll have a 5+ for intervening models.
Okay. Okay.
And on the Marines, nothing.
Okay.
It's not my day, man.
Whew.
Alright.
Make me sweat though, man.
Over to the riptides. We're gonna hail fire. Maybe they'll kill something.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna do this riptide is gonna shoot into this rhino.
Okay.
We're gonna use the marker light over here.
Okay.
So I'll give that back to you. This riptide is going to shoot into this rhino. And this riptide is going to shoot into that rhino.
So you have to declare the whole first round.
Yes. Well, yeah, because it's 1 unit, they all shoot at the same time.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Alright, so over here.
And it's only because you got the target lock you can shoot at different targets.
Correct. So we'll do the burst cannon first over here, hitting on 3s. Gets hot. Good. 5 misses.
There we go.
2 pens.
Do we get any save from there?
From that guy, I'll give you a 5 up. Why not?
Okay, so 2 pens. Both failed.
Okay, I can't make you explode anyway, so it's wrecked.
Right, I'll unload those guys in a second.
Alright, we got this guy going into them. Alright, 5 and 12. Sorry, we are using marker lights on there. We're going to use 1,
2 left.
and also I was hitting on 2s, not 3s, because I have a unit of 3. We'll use 1 marker light there. Sorry, so we'll hit on 2s. 1 gets hot. Good. And same dealing. That's a wreck.
Oh, I got cover.
Yeah, you did pop smoke. So that is 3 glances and 2 pens. So 5 total. Basically, it doesn't matter.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, so it's wrecked. And then we got the last riptide going over there. And this is actually hitting on 3s on that one. 2 gets hot. Good. And that is a pen and 2 glances.
Pen and 2 glances.
And that guy did not flat out, right? He popped smoke?
He's popped smoke, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Pen?
Pen?
Yeah, pen first.
Nope.
Okay, and 2 glances.
Save the one.
Alright, and then my SMS. All hits. 2 more, those are ignores cover. So it's also wrecked.
Okay.
So your guys pile out, and then I get my second round of shooting.
Okay, so these guys have piled out. The graph cannons have slunk behind the rhino. These guys have piled out into these ruins here. They rolled their terrain and they managed to move there. And those guys just piled out beside their rhino there. Okay, second
cool.
round.
So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to shoot some of the squads that got out. So normally you can't do this because you can't shoot at a different target with the rest of your unit. But with Hailfire, you can very explicitly shoot at a different target if you want. So that is what we're going to do. So with this guy, we're going to shoot into this unit here that got out. With this guy, we're going to shoot at the dudes in the ruins there with the grav guns. And this guy is actually also going to shoot at these Marines here.
Okay.
Making sure he's in SMS range, which he is.
Yeah. So
excellent.
One graph cannon you can't see because he's...
Yeah, that's what the SMS is for.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll start with this guy going into them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. With the burst cannon. We're hitting on 3s. 2 gets hot. He's good. And we're wounded on 3s. Yowza. 4 wounds.
Oop. Scout is
They're
toasted.
gonna die anyway.
3 saves. Oh, 4 saves.
Alright, and SMS. 2 saves.
Makes him.
Cool, and the other Riptide is shooting into them. 3 gets hot. Good.
You're lucky I'm gets hot than I am.
Yeah, well, mine aren't killing anything is the problem. 2 Rens, so 2 dead guys, and 3 saves.
Okay.
So take the Rens first.
Yeah, you'll only be able to kill... well, the 2 Rens are dead, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can't see the last guy, so I can only kill 2 guys at most.
Correct.
So 3 saves.
Yep.
And 1 more guy dies.
Alright, and then the SMS. Twin linked, all hits. And 3 more saves. And these can kill out of line of sight.
Yep.
And they do.
And they do.
Alright. 4. Cool. And then this Riptide against the guys in the ruins there. And no gets hot. Hitting on 3s. And that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds.
Okay.
A little better than last time.
2, 4, 6, 8 dice. How convenient.
Look at that.
Alright, there we go. 3 dead.
No grav cannons yet.
No, he's at the back.
Alright, and the Spartacles. All hits. And that's 4 wounds.
Alright, here we go. 1 more. That is the grav cannon.
There we go.
I don't know why I put him at the front.
Alright, and then we've got the
Bad
sisters.
placement. Bad placement.
What are the sisters gonna do? I don't have a grav cannon to shoot at, what a shame.
Alright, sister's running 4 inches.
Whoop. Oopsies. She was there-ish. Cool. There we go. That is them doing what they need to do. And then we've just got... Oh, and before I forget, in the shooting phase, he's deploying his anchors.
Okay.
And then we're just on to our assault move. So, that unit.
So, how do you rate that, Logan?
There's hope now.
I think there's definitely hope. You've taken out a lot of things, and the other things are kind of out of position.
Yeah, that's the saving grace.
Thanks to this massive rock in the middle.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. There's still a lot of stuff that can go wrong for me. But,
okay, cool. Tight game, we'll come back. Dark Angels turn 3. Okay, so Dark Angels end of movement turn 3. I scored 2 points for my last turn, and this turn I have hold objective 1 and 2 again, so I'm just keeping that. No point giving up that gravy train. My chapter master rolled to come on, and he is hiding like a cowardly lion behind this rock, just not to die. Devs are still there. That rhino just stayed put, popped some smoke. That rhino over there also popped some smoke, stayed put. Those guys just redistributed a little bit over there. The grav cannon did not move. These guys didn't move. These 2 rhinos have flatted out all the way out to here. Got to get through this freaking log jam here. This guy failed his double Nova charge and took a wound, and he's moved out here. And this guy passed, taking the 12 shots, he's moved out here. And the scouts have just redeployed themselves. So I think that's it for my movement. So on to shooting. First thing I'm going to do, heavy bolter into the sisters.
Yep.
Here we go. 3 shots. That's 2 hits, 2 wounds.
Good.
2 saves, and this bolter into the 2 sisters.
Yep.
From the top of the rhino.
Pop smoke on that one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't shoot pop
Yep.
smoke. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 rapid fire bolters.
Yep.
Into the sisters. I thought it was 4, or are they 3? Oh, they're 3. All right. So anti-women.
3 wounds. Lose 2.
All right, and grav. It's 5 grav shots. And that's 3 wounds, 3 dead.
Alright, so 2 you can see die.
Okay. I forgot to mention this guy failed his leadership, fell back 8, but he's regroup 6, so he's hiding behind the rhino.
He's good.
Yeah. Okay, those guys can't shoot. So that team, I guess bolters can hurt the Stormsurge.
Yep.
So might as well try. I think I'm out of rapid fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 4 bolters. 6s. No. Okay. 5 grab shots. Need some tactical doctrines. 3 hits. 4 hits. And 3s, right?
Correct. With your rerolls.
Yeah. Grab amps. There. 4 wounds.
Feel no pain. Takes 1.
Okay. Not that good, but there's nothing else for them to do.
That's average.
Yeah, over there. So that guy also in range, so grab.
Yep.
4 hits. Grab amps. And 3 more.
Good.
And okay, riptide. So 8 shots into the riptides.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. Just 1.
Good.
Okay, so SMS. Twin linked. Nothing. Okay, and that riptide, same thing. So he's got 12. And he's hitting on 3s. Gets hot, saved. One rend and 2 normal.
Alright, what do you want first?
Rend normal.
Yeah, takes the rend. And good.
Get down to 1.
The closest one is this guy. SMS, yes.
Yeah, SMS. 1.
Takes it.
Okay.
2 left.
Scouts! Rapid fire into that.
See if I can kill a second riptide.
Yeah, scouts could be the heroes, man. But he's got 2 more left.
Yep.
Alright, here we go. Rapid fires. 6s.
Yep.
Just 1.
Good.
Too bad. Okay, last cannons, same as last time. 2 hits, 2 wounds. 2 wounds.
Dead riptide. Yeah, that's good.
Either way, you get a dead riptide.
Yep.
All right. I believe that is it with your leadership on these.
Good.
And on the sisters.
Sisters are fearless.
Oh, they're fearless. Oh yeah, they're fearless. Nice. Okay, end of Tau, turn 3 movement. Logan scored 1 of his missions last time, and this turn rolled kill a unit and this objective?
Yep.
Okay. No charges succeeded. They took the 12 shots. They've moved that way. Riptide anchored last time. I don't know if I mentioned that, but he did, so he didn't move. And jumpy thingamajiggies came back on the top, and the Tetra moved in the back there.
Good old jumpy thingamajiggies.
And the crisis suits are still in the building.
Yeah, they're chilling really hard.
Okay, let's see what's gonna happen.
All right, we're gonna start out with the marker drones. We're gonna go into this rhino. Why not? Actually, this one. This rhino.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On 2s, we get 5 marker whites on it. Perfect. Then we're gonna go into the Stormsurge. He is anchored, so he's going to do 2 pipe plates over there. He's going to use 2 for ignores cover, and he's going to use 3 for... he'll use 2 for +2 ballistic skill. So
Okay.
all of them. So 2 blasts are going to go on that guy. We're going to do the... we're going to do the burst cannon into these guys both times. So 2 sets of burst into them. We're going to do the smart missiles into... both sets of smart missiles are going to go into this rhino. And the cluster rockets are going to go into these guys right here. So let's see if we can go completely nuts.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so burst cannons, 4s, twin linked. I'll take it. All but 1. Wounded on 3s. 4 wounds.
Any APs? Nope.
No AP now.
And 1 dice.
Alright.
Okay.
Over here, cluster rockets into those Marines. How many shots do we get? 8d6. 10, 20, 26. This will be...
13 twice.
Yep, hitting on 4s again. Pretty damn good. Wounding on 3s. So that's 4, 7 so far. 7, 10, 11 wounds.
Okay. Probably equaled out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 2 guys.
2 guys. I'll take what I can get. And then we're going to do the smart missiles next into this rhino. So these are hitting on 4s, twin links. Not bad. Pick that up in a second. 6s to glance. 1 glance. It's down to 1 hull point. And then we've got the 2 big blasts at BS5 ignores cover. We're going to put this right there.
Okay.
I'll try to get both of them. First one is a 1-inch scatter, so it should still hit both. What do we have there? 1 inch? Yeah, so it'll still get both. Yep.
Sure.
Second one is a 4-inch scatter. So we'll just get this rhino, I guess. Yeah. 4 inches. Yeah, I won't get the other one. There we go.
Well, you were aiming right here, right?
Yeah, sort of back corner. Yeah, just the one rhino.
Still get the one rhino.
So the one that hits the back rhino, ordnance, pen.
Okay.
And you will have cover from that because I don't have ignores cover on it.
Nope.
Okay, so it is wrecked.
Okay.
And then the 2 hits on the other one. First one, ordnance, is a pen. Second one, ordnance, is a pen. And the 2 results at +1, pardon me, is immobilized and shaken.
And I get cover?
No, it's ignores cover.
Oh, that first one. Oh yeah, because the marker lights were on that tank.
Correct.
Okay, so that one's on 1?
1 hull point, yes.
Okay, and that one's wrecked.
Correct.
Okay, cool. We'll disembark them. Should we do that now? You're done with the Stormsurge, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, so leadership test for these guys inside from the shaken. They are snap firing, which is nice.
Yeah. Those guys got out.
Yeah, those guys got out. So we're going to move on with some other shooting. We're going to do the sister into them because the grav cannon is closest. So rapid firing bolter.
Go!
Wouldn't you know it?
Hey, my drop pod's been doing that all game.
Yeah. We're going to do the Tetra over here into the scouts. see if we're in rapid fire range. Just in. I'll take it.
And what's the weapon
It's a
on it?
pulse rifle.
Which is
Strength 5, AP5 pinning.
oh, okay, so they got armor.
So 1 hit. Twin linked, pardon me. 1 hit. And 1 wound.
Okay. Armor save and fails.
And a pinning test. Leadership 7 for scouts.
I've been failing
I
that.
think they're 7.
All day.
May want to double check. But
Yeah, we'll check that, but I think they're
they're
lower.
probably pinned. And then we'll toss his marker lights in there as well, just in case. 1. I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, actually, we've just got the 2 riptides left, really.
Okay.
So we're going to start with this riptide. It's going to shoot into that unit.
All right.
4, 8, 12. Burst cannon shots. Hitting on 4s. Gets hot. Good. And wounded on 2s. That's 3, 7 wounds.
All right. 7 normal wounds. Come on, guys. For the lion. Boom. This
Now,
one.
smart missiles. All hits. 3 more wounds.
For the lion. One more.
And we're going to do the next riptide into them as well. This one's going to be hitting on 3. This will be this guy.
Yeah.
3 gets hot. Takes a wound. Come to me. And the rest hits. And wounded on 2s. Oh! That's the unit dead.
Too bad.
Alright, lose the SMS. And I think that's everything. We'll just do our jump moves.
Yep.
So.
Okay, Dark Angels, turn 4. I scored both my objectives from last time, so I got the same this time again, 1 and 2. I Nova charged these guys 12 shots again. The drop pod came in because turn 4 landed over there, almost went off the table.
Yep.
Those guys got out and now they're on that objective there. That squad over there didn't move. They really nowhere for them to go, so they might as well just stand still. These guys got back in their rhino, which is here, and moved up. This rhino moved through 3 difficult terrains and is there. This guy's immobilized. The riptides moved out a little bit. There's still this dude sitting here. I haven't moved. I'll just leave him there. The scouts are asleep. And the company master moved up here, so he's within 3 now of this objective. And the Razorback moved up here. So we are going on to shooting phase.
Do it.
So Razorback's going to shoot at the sister that's left.
No! My poor sister. 1 hit. No wound.
No wounds,
1 wound.
okay.
1 wound. Toughness 3.
1 wound.
Good.
Okay. Anything can snap fire at that woman?
These guys.
Oh, those guys can snap fire.
What else? 4 boulder shots. Or 5 snap fire and grab shots.
Yeah, I'm going to 5 snap fire and grass shots at this riptide.
The front one there?
Yeah, might as well. Oh, they're separate?
Yes.
Oh, these guys are separate now?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, that is the 1 unit. Shit. I should have been rolling to hit better last turn. Not that it really mattered. I forgot those were the same unit.
They got the same missile pods.
Yeah, they're the same unit.
Okay.
Yeah. You're totally correct.
Okay, here we go.
And for the record, that's
2.
only to my disadvantage.
That's
for
2.
what happened last turn. Yep. Bring it.
And 2 wounds.
Oh!
Double 6. Okay.
The dice are on my side.
I can snap fire 1 guy with the bolter.
Yeah, you
You're in rapid fire range and miss. Okay, those guys all move. So those guys, 4 bolters at the Stormsurge.
Do it.
Might as well. 4 hits.
6s.
And 1 6.
Good.
And grab. And grab amps. That's 4 wounds.
And that's no wounds.
Whoa, okay.
Feel no
Logan
pain,
pulling out the
clutch.
saves. Those guys with bolt pistols can reach the... Oh, no.
Pistols 12-inch range.
Yeah, no, they can. Not with pistols, yeah. Okay, so I'm basically almost out of shooting. Let's take the this guy. 12 shots into the riptides.
Yep.
Don't kill myself with gets hot,
You're gonna
which
kill
might
yourself with
well
gets hot.
happen.
It's gonna happen.
But hey,
It is a guarantee that
this
is what's gonna happen.
game has to happen.
It can happen. Oh, so close. 1 wound left.
Anybody who's played me in my riptides before knows I always kill myself.
So close.
So those are misses. I always kill myself.
Oh man, that's funny.
Just ask Sean, ask Jamie, ask Triple. They always kill themselves.
Oh, 3 Rens?
That's 4 Rens.
4 Rens.
And
Jesus.
1 normal.
Jesus H. Christ. Rens. Take 3. And the normal. Good. Down to 1 wound.
SMS, come on, SMS. And 3 wounds.
Jeez. Good.
Alright. Okay, this guy, same thing.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely close.
Yeah, he's the
Cool.
definitely closest. Here we go. 1 gets hot, saved. So he's hitting on. No, he's outside of 6, right?
Yep.
So
For what?
for the extra. Oh yeah, for that it doesn't matter, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be dead with that.
2
Rens.
Rens and 1 normal.
Dead.
Oh, double 1.
And
Okay.
a wound on the other guy and the normal save. Good.
Oh yeah, because it's
One
gonna
unit.
Okay, SMS then. 4 hits and 1 wound. Oh, there was only 1 left.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay, and just last cannons, so they're gonna shoot the Stormsurge.
Yep.
Here we go. 3 hits and
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Good.
Okay, and that's it. So I'm gonna jump back these guys, and that's the end of my turn, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so at the top of Tau turn
5.
5, we
Or
decided
top of Tau 4, actually.
Tau 4. Yeah, we actually decided to call it. It's getting a little bit late, but we figured out, we kind of calculated it out, and that's all Logan really has left. Now that I killed those 2 riptides.
Yeah, and my 2 naked crisis
And the
suits
2
over here.
weaponless crisis suits. So I would win. I hold all the objectives right now. I would win primary. I've already run Maelstrom, and even if neither Warlord died, I would end up winning all the tertiary as well. So
Yep.
well, 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
So Logan, what you reckon?
Right. So basically, my thinking behind it here is I can kill a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to catch up on Maelstrom regardless of what I get because you're already like 7 points ahead or something, 6 points ahead after 4 turns effectively. And at the end of the game, my only hope was if those 2 riptides over here stayed alive, or even if one of them stayed alive, I could camp on that objective and at least like force things to stay a couple inches away.
Yeah.
Get my Stormsurge over here and start jumping the crisis suits over to get some OPSEC on this side. But really what it would boil down to with the Riptides dead is Darren would have to really be asleep at the wheel for that to happen. So there's not much point in going for that. I think my fatal flaw in this game, there were 2 things. First off, I'm really used to playing against White Scars Battle Company, where I really, really, really want to go first, right? Especially because I don't have servo skulls. I've got no way to deny that scout move. I have to kill everything I can. Whereas with this, I deployed really aggressively when realistically, with a 5-up Cs, I should have let Darren deploy first and go first, I think. Because he'd be outside of the threat range, and he'd either have to stay back to try to mitigate the damage, or he'd have to move forward, in which case I'm, hail firing, I'm getting my marker lights on everything, my Stormsurge is doing work, and I'm probably killing 5 to 6 rhinos. Which means after 2 turns, we'd be in the situation we are now instead of after 4 turns. So I think that was my big mistake. Also, dice for me in turn 1 just did not work.
Yeah, but we had hot and cold on both sides throughout the game. Yeah,
exactly. But that sort of threw me off to start, which is a problem for me, not for the game. I think that's what I needed to do there was just let Darren go first, and I should have counter deployed a little further back, buy myself that extra turn of shooting, so I get a hail fire on the first turn after he moves up, and then a second turn of shooting after that, possibly even a third turn if more stuff's on foot. But since that didn't work out, lessons learned, right? That's why you play games.
So my thoughts on your game, I thought you should have let me go first. Because I don't have scout or anything, so I'm not going to be in your face.
Exactly, you're not shooting me turn 1.
Yeah, you could have really castled up and then your first turn I have to come up at you. If I don't come at you, I'm not doing anything other than holding 2 objectives, right?
Exactly.
Like I'm not going to win
you're
based on
winning
that.
Maelstrom anyway.
Exactly. I already know I'm winning Maelstrom, so it doesn't help me to just sit back there, right?
Yeah.
So I would have to take
the fire and then just hailfire, storm surge, double anchor, like I'd just be screwed, right? So yeah. The other thing is, I don't really like this thing.
No, I'm dropping that. The marker lights, so spreading the marker lights across 2 targets is really helpful.
Yeah.
I like that.
But I would argue you don't really need it.
That's the thing. I don't really need it. It's only 1 marker light reliably as well. Like there's the chance for 2, but it's reliably 1.
Yeah.
But the other thing is with these crisis
and they're useless.
They're like, popping in here. And for the same points, I'm getting 2 twin link missile pods.
Yeah.
I mean 1 on each, but at that point, these guys aren't just sitting here, they're popping over.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even taking dangers, they're walking
I don't think
over
there's any point having it if they're just going to do nothing. Right?
Exactly.
And they're obstacle, they can't kill anything. And
exactly, they can't clear any threats.
Yeah.
And even if they can't get on objectives like they can't here, they're shooting into rear armor of rhinos the whole time.
they could have popped rhinos, right? They popped rhinos before.
So I think that's a change that's going to happen. I've already got the missile pods, so I just got to swap
I like the sisters. It just didn't do anything in this game, but in other games, there's really going to help
So you say they didn't, but I liked this.
I did like how you blocked me up.
Save me from some shooting.
Yeah. No, I did like that. No, that's for sure. Okay, in terms of my game, this is the first time playing with so many freaking models.
Yeah.
I felt that the scenery held me up and all the models got in the log jam, but I think Logan did a good job moving away from me because I thought that it was going to be over sooner, to be perfectly honest.
Yes.
But you kept moving away and I kept having to move up, and so actually that kind of it was frustrating. I knew I was going to win Maelstrom. I knew the last cannons were just going to sit there the whole game, and I knew that the point of the Razorback is to kind of sit at the back and just hold something, right? So I knew that was going to work as intended. The Grav was not as effective as I'd hoped. Actually, the Riptides did the most work in this game.
Yes, yes, they did.
They definitely did the most work.
So that I think. So we talked about a couple different ways for you to run this list, right? We talked about with the Riptides,
many ways,
with the Ravenwing Attack Squad, with the new Dog Star that everybody's
Wolf Star, a Knight.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many ways you can run Lion's Blade because it's just such an efficient list at 1850. I do like the Riptides because it takes care of that short range problem you have, right? They can just be jumping around the back. They've got your whole backfield covered wherever they are. They can dodge out of range. Meanwhile, you've got this huge offensive force going up. It's the opposite of running it with the Wolf Star, right? Is you don't need that offensive force. You've got that covered.
Yeah.
I'm not the expert on it, but
I just see it as, what do you shoot? So
that's the thing.
A lot of times,
killing the Grav that's coming at me and is doing massive damage, or I'm getting slowly whittled down by Riptides all game, right?
Like it's just they do so much work, and then what do you shoot? And they're hard to kill. You really got to focus on them to kill them, and,
or let them kill themselves.
Or let them kill themselves, which I almost inevitably do at least once a game.
Yep.
But what do you think I could have done better, Logan?
It's just something that's going to come with playing it is exactly the traffic jam you ran into.
Yeah.
It's figuring out how to mitigate that. Is lining stuff up, planning out your movement a couple turns in advance. Because I really, apart from the sisters, I've got no convincing way to block your movement apart from weapon range. So you can plan that out a little more. I think that's the biggest thing. And because you had the chance to counter deploy.
That helped, obviously.
It helped. It helped a lot. But even normally, is try to get maybe a heavier flank because you've got your Grav spread all the way across, right? So like this unit basically did nothing the entire game. The guys that were here did nothing. These 2 units did nothing all game except for kill 1 or 2 sisters. So really, all the stuff that was a threat was sitting over here. So it just died first. These guys got held up a little bit.
So do you think I should stack more one flank or?
If you have first turn, yes, because you can spread them out.
Yeah.
What I'd be cautious of is playing against this or double Stormsurge list, or even a Knight or double Knight list with the large blasts. There's a good chance you're losing 1 to 2 rhinos from each of those.
Yeah.
Well, not with the Knight, but with these guys, they can pop 1 to 2 rhinos a turn with that.
Yeah.
Which is tricky.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, as you said, we are playing with a really terrain dense table, which looks absolutely gorgeous. And I think realistically, this is probably pretty close to what there's going to be at LVO.
You think, eh? It's not more dense than
it'll be fewer pieces from what I've seen. They're changing it up this year. But generally what I've seen is they've got a lot of big pieces, but fewer of them.
Okay.
So just for the overall line of sight blocking stuff, I think this is probably pretty close. The other thing is, of course, remember that, ruins are ruins, right? So your Rhino, pretend this is a Rhino, can just go straight through this, right? Or over there. Or
I wanted to avoid that inevitable one, but I guess it's such a low chance.
But, I mean, everyone's seen the picture from Nova, right? With the hill, and then there's a Rhino on top, right? We didn't say this was impassable, right? So you could just drive straight through this thing. You just can't shoot through it.
Yeah, that thing was a thorn in my side.
Yeah. Line of sight blocking in the middle of the table is a fantastic thing. It had benefits and disadvantages for both of us.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that battle report. You'll be seeing more Lion's Blade and probably more Tau on the channel. And hopefully every time you see it, it's going to be a little bit more finished.
Yeah.
So please like and subscribe on our YouTube channel here. We are CanHammer. Our website is www.canhammer.ca. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/CanHammer. You can also find us on Instagram at CanHammer_YT. And finally, if you really like what you see and you want to help us to produce more content, we do appreciate all the support. And you can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/CanHammer. So, wish you a good night, and see you guys next time.
One last thing.
Oh, one last thing.
Just cut over to the side there, and let's show the people what's coming.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so sneak preview. We did promise we were going to be doing AOS, and you have seen some of my work in progress, a few models here and there that have been put together, but this is what I got right now. That's what you call a plastic crack addiction.
And there may or may not be more sitting in a box.
Yeah, I haven't shown you what's in that box. Or what's actually in the mail.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of stuff. I'm working on, as I said on the podcast, I'm working on my demons for AOS, so we'll be seeing that. We're filming some AOS games on Friday.
Yeah.
Or you and Chris are, I should say.
Yeah.
So expect to see some of that coming up.
Yeah, and 40k wise, we got, where is it? We got my Mastodon list still to come.
Yep.
And we got
your Ravenwing. I've got my Death Star list I'm working on.
Yep.
For smaller games, I got my Chaos Space Marines and the new detachments. I've got a bunch of ways to run Tau. I just picked up some new stuff. I've got Navara I'm working on.
Oh, damn.
The other thing is we're changing one of our tournament series to be 1,500 points. So we're going to probably start playing some 1,500 point games, a little smaller.
Cool.
I'm trying to push that trend for our TTs to be a little smaller. So we'll see some new cool lists.
Yeah, and we're going still trying to get a day together to actually hash out some Batman with Andrew too.
Yes.
Do some cross collaboration there. So lots of stuff to come. So please like and support if you want to follow us, and catch you guys next time.